So I want to talk about a song that I wrote for the album, and that song is called Bad Dream. Bad Dream deals with a very rare condition that I was diagnosed with, and my experience kind of coping with that, and just the toll that it took on me. That condition is called hyperacusis, and essentially what that means is a collapsed tolerance to noise. It happened all of a sudden for me. One incident caused it, and literally overnight, what I experienced was going from a normal life to suddenly dealing with pain on a daily basis. So I had to step back from music, I had to step back from bands, I had to step back from playing drums, and a lot of what I had kind of built my identity on, and a lot of the things that I loved and found meaning in, were suddenly just gone. So through that experience, I found myself quite broken and with sort of a loss of direction for what I had once kind of felt was a huge component or a very meaningful part of my life. And so to cope with that and to start rationalizing, I guess, what I thought could be my new reality for forever, there is no real cure for hyperacusis. I began writing, and a lot of what I wrote ended up being used as the inspiration for the lyrics in Bad Dream. So a lot of the things that you read in there about, me finding a passion at the age of 5 and having it snuffed out is pulled directly from kind of me processing what had happened. And I think what I realized was so much of my identity was wrapped up in music and in being a performer and finding meaning and finding validation and being good at that and having that as an outlet and that platform. And as someone who believes in Jesus, I think God used this to reveal some of those areas where I had looked elsewhere. I had looked away from Christ, and I had looked to things around me to give me meaning and to give me purpose. And that's never a safe bet, and ultimately can lead to just the floor being pulled out from underneath you, like it was for me. But I think what's important also in this is just when it comes to the concept of an invisible illness. For me, it was hyperacusis. For other people, it's mental illness. It's depression. Those things are so hard to live with, and I think I learned how to empathize, and I learned from a very real standpoint what it feels like to carry that, and how much something that affects you on an emotional level can just destroy your relationships and destroy your social outlets and make you question the reasons why you're here. And I don't have all the answers, but I know that God is faithful. I know that He brought me out of this. I know that He's made provision for me through this. Has allowed me to gain back so many things that I thought were taken away forever. And He is a good God. His plans and the things that He allows to happen are not always understandable, but I know that He's working all of them for our good. And while the song doesn't necessarily land on the resolution to this, I want you to know that I believe that for anyone who's going through something that feels impossible, that feels outside their control, that there's a God that can make a way where it seems like a solution is impossible. So that's what Bad Dream is about. I hope you guys enjoy it, and thanks for listening.